Good afternoon, Yankees universe. Welcome to The Ugly Truth. The question that I have for today: are the Yankees cooked? After looking at numerous Twitter posts, uh, YouTube videos, even live content from various creators throughout the Yankee universe, it seems that there is a general panic that the Yankees are done before we've played one game in the season. This off season has been, or the spring training has been really unique. There are currently 54 significant injuries to players through various clubs, and the Yankees are no exception. We've been hit hard with some minor injuries. The most concerning ones are to Garrett Cole and Big G. Gut instinct tells me that we're probably going to lose both players for the season. Can we recover from it? Sure, I think that we can. I don't think the season is over with by any means. With regard to Garrett going down for a possible TJ surgery, we do have in house solutions, I think, that could stave the wave of despair for the Yankee fans. Uh, some of those options, I think, include Cam Schlittler, Brock Selvidge. Uh, Cookie Carrasco has been looking pretty good. The uh, the last game that Marcus Stroman came in, he looked definitely like a serviceable pitcher. He was much better than he was. His velocity is still down, but his location was really good, and he had a fine outing. Today, Will Warren uh, is on the bump against the Tigers' first line starters, so that will be a test for him. We'll know what we have with him uh, by the end of his uh, start, how he can handle guys that are true major leaguers, and see how he reacts when he gives up hits or even home runs. So, looking forward to looking at that. What are the options that we possibly have for Garrett Cole on the trade market? Well, Arizona has been looking at dumping Jordan Montgomery's contract. I don't think that that's a particularly good way to go. Monty doesn't seem to have pitched well this spring, and he had a horrible season last year. Uh, the Dodgers have a lot of starters that are signed, and obviously they're not all going to make the squad. Some of them are out of options. Two that I can think of right off the top of my head would be May and Gonsolin. Will they replace Garrett Cole? No, but they certainly can eat innings. And not sure how much it would cost to bring either one of those players in. For me, if I was going to go out and look for a starter to replace Cole, it would probably be Luis Castillo from the Mariners. He is not pitched bad this spring. His over the last few seasons, he has been a plus pitcher. The Mariners are in a cash crunch, and they have been looking to move his salary all off season. So if we really felt the need to bring in another starter, he may be the guy. It's just going to cost us a lot. Right now, Castillo's contract is looking at roughly ballpark 25 million a season through 2027. There is an option uh, if he pitches 180 innings, the 2028 season is guaranteed. Risky, could be. He hasn't shown any signs of slowing down, so he may be a pitcher of interest that we could bring in. Uh, Stanton. With regard to John Carlo, there is no way to replace the postseason productivity that we got from him last year. And he had one stint on the IL, but he was throughout the regular season, he was a very productive hitter. In-house options. Let's see. We have Dominic Smith, who's been raking. Everson Pereira has really been doing well in his DHing role. He is still recovering from the TJ surgery last year and hasn't played any spring training games in the field. Uh, we have Ben Rice, who has been doing okay. He has value at being a multi-versatile position player. So he could be a emergency backup catcher, definitely a backup first baseman for uh, for Goldie. So a few in-house options that could probably hold their own. Like I said, you're not going to get Big G's numbers out of those three. If you're looking outside the team in the free agent market, the truly only DH type hitter is what the hell's his name? JD Martinez. Uh, Martinez is an older player. His numbers haven't been great. The size contract that he's looking for is roughly 1 year, $10 million, which I think is ridiculous, and certainly wouldn't pay him for that. Uh, Trade market, don't know. Maybe Luis Roberts from the White Sox, although he had a down season last year. Maybe a change of venue may do him good. Uh, there's just not a lot for DHs out there on the market. And the continued uh, cry for a third baseman. I don't truly understand it. I think that between Cabrera and Peraza, they can handle it. Uh, whether it be in a platoon or one is outright named as the starter. Both decent gloves, and they fit into the motif that the Yankees have tried to construct this offseason with uh, improved defense and run prevention via defense and starting pitching. The loss of Garrett Cole is going to hurt, but there are plenty of options for starters. I think that we have a lot of options in the bullpen. I think the bullpen is going to be a lot more stressed than we anticipated early in the season. There is at least one player that I would consider adding to the roster. He's an older player, has great numbers, and that's D Rob. He's been a Yankee for a lot of years. I understand there's some rifts between him and the organization, but he's a quality pitcher and he can get it done. Uh, I'm not sure why a lot of people are giving up the season before we've played one regular season game. Uh, I've always supported the Yankees, and I will always support the Yankees. I don't know for my military background, I never saw it when we were in combat that we were out of the fight, and I don't think this baseball team is out of the fight. Is it going to be harder for us to make it to the World Series? Most certainly. Is it impossible? I don't think so. I don't see a lot of teams out there that could truly prevent us from making the postseason. And once you get into the big dance, you get a ticket to the dance. There's no telling where the merry-go-round stops for you. I still think that we can make the World Series. But that's my opinion. I'm looking to y'all to see what you think. Make comments. I'll address them. Hit likes if you like the content. Subscribe if you think the content that you're seeing is worthwhile. Share the channel out with your friends. I want to thank everyone for supporting me and the ugly truth. And we will talk to you all later. Have a great afternoon.